Take at least 3 deep breaths in as full as you can and release them as far as you can, creating that vacuum inside of you to fill up again. Connect with the breath. All right, so you can go with this or you can go with that. You got a choice to make. You know what you're making a decision about. We're going to use a Sacred Self-Love Oracle to see what will aid you at this time to get in alignment with solutions so you can see clearly and make a wise choice for yourself. So, what is the guidance for our viewers? Whatever form of astrology you follow, wherever you have Capricorn in your birth chart, this is the video. Even cross watchers are welcome. This is timeless. You have an entire playlist of timeless readings available for you. So after this, check it out. Beauty Ritual comes out for you. It's card number 5. There's changes you're going through, and it benefits you to really self-nurture and, take care of yourself, making sure you feel good. When you look good, you feel good. I love that in this imagery, she's doing her nails. And the reason I love that is because, I'm Melinda NailFanatic. I love it. I love nails. One of the reasons I love them is because they're so unique. They don't all have to be the same to be beautiful. They don't have to be the same as anyone else's to be beautiful. You can have your own style. And so I'm being guided to tell you a little bit. I had this client for years. It was interesting because she started bringing her mother to me. And at one point, her mother had a stroke. When her mother had the stroke, it was very severe. She was sitting in a chair, could not move her body. The only thing she was able to do was blink. She drooled. She didn't have even full control over her mouth. And she just sat in a chair with her head hung because she didn't have muscle control to hold her head up. And all she could see was both of her hands in her lap like this all day long. And so her daughter paid for me to continue to do her nails. And I realized how important it was because life is happening, but she was trapped in the silence of her own mind. And looking at her hands, at least she knew her nails were done right. And I feel like that was at least something. You know what I'm saying? And then even, in good health, you can do your makeup all you want to. That's what other people see of you. Once you're not standing in the mirror, you don't really see that. You can dress up real nice. But while you're busy doing things, like, for example, I'm sitting here at my desk and I'm doing these readings. And what point of view do I have all day long? Whether I'm doing readings, taking care of children, cooking, cleaning, painting, drawing, writing, reading, I'm looking at my hands. So if your hands look good, you look at them, you're happy, you're loving what you're seeing, then that's a good thing for you vibrationally. So there's that energy there. Are you doing it for yourself? Are you doing it for somebody else? What's the point of your beauty rituals is one question that comes up. And are you doing your beauty rituals that make you feel better? From the download oracle, your words are casting a spell. That's why it's called spelling. So if you're looking at your hands and you usually keep your nails done and you haven't gotten your manicure or gotten your nails done, and you're saying, oh, I look like shit, I feel like shit. Watch your words. They're casting a spell. If you're taking care of yourself, keep doing that, because when you're taking care of yourself, you're honoring yourself, and you're, well, I look good. I look good. I feel good. It's a different spell you're casting over yourself. I'll also get in the energy of you be nice because you don't have enough good looks to cover up your bad attitude, whether that's for you or whoever you're dealing with, the person on your mind. But that energy is here in your reading too. So it's like doing the things for self-care where you feel good about your appearance, who you are, you honor yourself. It feels nourishing to you. So you could go with this or you could go with that. Let's look at these options you have. Okay, on this side, you have the world. On that side, so on this side, you have the world closing out a cycle, making a choice to move on. Some of you making a choice to actually move, leave something behind, end something, and feel like, oh, that went well. When you're done ending it, learning a life lesson, and moving on to the next thing. Let's see on that side, what is the choice? What is the alternative choice on that side? Thank you. The King of Wands. Taking action, going for something. The Emperor is at the bottom of the deck. This is about your expansion. This is about your growth. Let's use a word of clarity to go with the world. What does the word of clarity have to add? If you choose the world, it has to do with angel number 6. Service to others, grace and gratitude, home, family, responsibility, care, domesticity, business solutions, nurturing, and reliability. If you go with that, what's the word of clarity to clarify the choice of the King of Wands, please? For our audience, what is the... Thank you. Okay. Moving in the Chariot. Either way, you could be moving, because on that side I saw moving too. The Chariot. And this one, it may be more of a physical move, and that side is going to be more of a, I feel like an emotional move, a service, an action. The bottom of the deck is pleasure. So the underlying issue here is what pleases you? Which way do you want to expand? I feel like you have excellent opportunity in front of you to choose between two beautiful options. But which one is going to be more appealing to you? Which one better suited for you? Which one matches you best? Well, let's go into the vice versa tarot and get some more on these options of this or that. Okay, so if they choose this, the world, we have the Death card coming out. So interesting. This would involve, choosing this would involve an ending. 6 of Swords. Going boldly into the ending, not knowing exactly where it's going to take you. The 8 of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles. Feel like choosing to work more on your home and family and let go of a situation, because I feel like it was a beautiful idea, but the idea has been laid to rest. That cycle is over. It's no longer valid for you in your life. The bottom of the deck on this side is the 3 of Pentacles. So for somebody, it could have been a third chance at something. Somebody's going through the third career change, wrapping up the old cycle. Somebody's choosing to go more into a service-oriented career field, or a family-oriented business or career. For someone, this is choosing your career rather than choosing a relationship. The King of Wands, I feel like this is a person in your life. I feel like this is a person external to you. This person is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Clarify if our viewers take that option. We have the Four of Swords and the Moon. This is going to give you a lot to think about, and your intuition coming through if you choose this option. A lot of your intuition speaking, following your intuition, really feeling through the situation, healing from the past. Let's see. Let's get some more on the choice of the King of Wands, please. The Ace of Cups and the Lover's card on the shadow side. The bottom of the deck is the Fool. I feel like choosing that option over here is a risky choice. You're at this place of healing and growth, and your spirit is guiding you and it's calling you. This side is very risky, but there is a connection here. It is divinely guided. It's about melding opposite energies. It's about balancing opposite energies. There are two beings. One is very light, one is very dark. One is more grounded and nurturing, the other is very fiery and passionate. There's romance here, but there's also some confusion. I feel like either of these decisions could work out well for you, but at the same time, I feel like this side is going to lead you to continue to recycle, and it's like renewing old cycles that you've already been through. The Moon card coming out with the Fool at the bottom of the deck, this says you already did the healing. You've already done the healing. You already have learned what you needed to from this cycle. You've taken that. You've closed out those chapters. You realize that self-love is where it's at, and you got to unite with yourself. But if you stay here, it's like you're choosing to go with this individual. This is a sacred union. Let me just say that, and you know it. But at this point, it's like it takes you into a lot of emotions, and you may not want to deal or feel them. Somebody is definitely dealing with an Aries, masculine energy, darker in complexion. So I feel like somebody has an option here in choosing for themselves a connection that is risky business, but for whatever reason, it seems to bring you a level of happiness, and it feels like it's good for you. It feels like this is what you're being drawn to, and this is what has been given to you, and it's helping you, I feel like, to get your energies more in alignment and more balanced. It's like whatever experience you're having with this King of Wands, it helps you close out old cycles in your life. So it's like, are you done with the old cycle? You can go into learning some more, or you can move on to the next thing and close out and turn your back on the old karmic. I feel like this is a karmic connection over here on that side, okay? And on this side, this is, okay, I've already learned these karmic cycles. I've done what I need to change these cycles for my family, and I'm ready for new lessons. So do you want to go in a path that is very familiar, comfortable, known, and previously explored, and explore it some more? Are you done exploring here? The King of Wands is now giving me strong explorer energy. Exploring, explorer. Somebody is having the option to choose to explore this situation further. And if you do, what you will find is it helps you align more with following your intuition and the signs and the symbols and the synchronicities. I feel like this isn't a connection to go into because of the connection. It's the connection to the person. This connection, if you choose this option, I feel like this is about you connecting with yourself through how you respond to whatever comes your way in the connection. Because there's big contrast in between you and this individual. That big contrast is always going to bring up conflict. Differences will be highlighted at some point, and I feel like it's a lot of points where those differences are going to be starkly noted. It's going to be quite extremely in your face and obvious where the contrast is and where the differences are. Somebody is trying to create a merge. Somebody is making a choice of whether or not to create a merging alliance with a energy that really is not well suited for you. It keeps you in a place of deep emotions. And it's like, with this Ace of Cups being a statue, I feel like whoever you're thinking about, this person loves you, but I feel like for you, you're kind of feeling like, there's fear of trusting this person for someone. With that Fool card at the bottom of the deck, in choosing that option, there could be some fear in choosing this person and the option with this person. Somebody else, this has nothing to do with a relationship. This is more about your career. Somebody's thinking about going somewhere else to explore their options, taking their show on the road. I'm getting taking the show on the road. Somebody's thinking about taking the show on the road. They're saying if you're thinking to take the show on the road, and for somebody this is very symbolic, and you're still hearing relationship messages, I hear. But if you're thinking to take the show on the road, the response will be like, wherever you go, they're going to love you. They're going to love you. You'll create a new following if you take the show on the road. Whatever this is, it's like whatever you have to face, whatever fears you have to face, the skill you gain, the way your intuition is honed, the way you deal with confronting your past cycles and issues in this empowers you. It empowers your own sacred, divine, feminine, and masculine traits within yourself, which both are needed, and they both need to be balanced to move forward. So I feel like if you're still looking for, like, you're not feeling balanced within yourself, choosing that will be your better option. But if you feel very balanced, you feel like you and your intuition are working well together, and I don't need another lesson, I don't need another reason, 'cause they only make it worse. If that's how you're feeling, then I think your best option is this, which is to wrap it up, focus on your foundations, your business, focus on solutions, and keep moving forward. Keep moving forward steadily. Close out this old karmic cycle. What you did, you got the message, you took the blessing from what it was with that Three of Pentacles at the bottom. The Death card here is you actually completely closing out that cycle. The Six of Swords here is you moving on to calmer waters. Maybe the moving on to calmer waters happens in the nighttime. I hear somebody's going to sleep a lot more peacefully. It's also having figured out what works for you, building off of that. So like I said, if you're choosing this side, it's because you've learned the lessons that experience had for you. So really it's like, do you want to go into another cycle? I feel like where you're choosing this person is a lot more physical attraction in this. I feel like this, for somebody, this is a past life connection that has gone around at least 4 times. And there's a reason why it works, and there's a reason why it doesn't work. And to be quite honest, somebody can't get over what has happened here to choose this. So somebody is still holding on to some past energies here that don't allow... Oh, I just got something really strong. There's an eclipse here. So I feel like you intuitively know that choosing that option here of the King of Wands is like casting a dark moon over your sunshine. Again, contrasting energies will do that, right? You could be in the best vibration, but if you're dealing with the contrasting energy, they're going to present you the opposite energy. And now your focus is there. Where if you make the focus on you and leveling up, let's just look at this the way it is. There's more darkness here. There's more light here. It might be dark for a little bit while you're going into this sunset energy of letting the past die, but it brightens up and it gets brighter. So you can choose to nurture yourself. And there's a 6 and there's a 7 here. So those numbers vary. We have 5, 6, 7. So 5, 6, 7, 8. It's time to move your feet to the beat. And I'm hearing every little beat of my heart now, baby. What? Okay. And that's not how the lyrics to that song go. It's with that melody. It's take another little piece of my heart now, baby. And they're asking, do you want to give another piece of your heart? Or you want to focus on wrapping this thing up and moving forward in your own stability? So this is what I have for you. Hoping it serves you well. Trusting that it will. The spirit guides messages. There's something for you here. Until next time, love you. Laters.